A millionaire walked into a restaurant and was shocked when he sees his poor pregnant wife working as a waitress, the same woman who disappeared 7 months ago without a trace. The restaurant was a place for rich people. Kane Henry walked through the door. He was a powerful man. Everyone knew his name. He walked to his table. He sat down. He looked around the room. He wanted to see the menu. But then, his eyes stopped moving. His heart stopped beating for a second. Across the room, a waitress was carrying a tray of drinks. She was wearing a simple black uniform. But that was not what made Kane freeze. It was Anna, his wife. Anna was his wife. She had disappeared 7 months ago. She left without a note. She left without a word. Kane had searched for her. He had hired people to find her. But she was gone. Like smoke in the wind. Now she was here. She was serving tables. And she was heavily pregnant. Her belly was big. She looked 8 months along. She looked tired. Her face was thin. Her eyes looked like she had not slept in days. But she still had that quiet strength. The strength Kane fell in love with. Kane felt anger. He felt pain. He felt confusion. Why was she here? Why was she working so hard? Why did she leave him? Anna saw him too. Her hands shook on the tray. For a moment, she looked like she wanted to run. But she did not run. She took a deep breath. She walked to his table. She pretended she did not know him. She pretended he was just a customer. She put the menu down. Her voice was soft. She said, "Welcome to the Regal. What would you like to order?" Kane could not speak. He just stared at her. Anna looked down at her shoes. She waited. The silence was loud. Other people were eating. They were laughing. But at this table, there was only pain. Finally, Kane spoke. His voice was low. He said, "Anna." She did not look up. She said, "Sir, I think you have the wrong person." Kane stood up. He did not care about the other people. He said, "Do not lie to me. It is me. It is Kane." Anna closed her eyes. A tear fell down her cheek. She wiped it away quickly. She whispered, "Please. Not here. Not now." Kane said, "Then where?" "When you vanished. You left me. I thought you were dead." Anna looked at him. Her eyes were full of sadness. She said, "I had to go. I had no choice." Kane said, "Everyone has a choice. You chose to leave." Anna shook her head. She looked at her big belly. She put a hand on it. She said, "I chose to protect him." Kane felt a chill. Him. The baby. Anna looked around. She saw her boss watching her. She said, "My shift ends in 1 hour. Meet me in the back. Please." Kane sat back down. He could not eat. He could not drink. He just watched her. She moved around the room. She carried heavy trays. She smiled at rude customers. She worked hard. Too hard for a woman in her condition. Kane thought about his life. He had everything. Big houses. Fast cars. Power. But looking at Anna, he felt poor. He realized something important. Money cannot buy safety. Money cannot buy love. Have you ever lost someone you loved because of family pressure? It hurts deep in the chest. Tell me in the comments. Have you ever had to choose between money and love? The hour passed slowly. Felt like a year. Finally, Anna took off her apron. She walked to the back door. Kane followed her. The back alley was dark. It was cold. The air smelled like rain. Anna stood near the wall. She wrapped her arms around herself. Kane stood in front of her. He wanted to hug her, but he did not know if he could. He said, "Tell me the truth. Why did you leave?" Anna looked at the ground. She said, "Your mother." Kane frowned. His mother? She loved Anna. Or so he thought. Anna said, She came to see me. She told me I was not good enough. She said I was ruining the family name. She said I was unworthy. Cain said, "That is not true." Anna said, "It gets worse." She threatened me. She said if I stayed, she would take the baby. She said she would make sure I never saw my child again. She offered me money to leave. I threw the money away. But I was scared. Cain felt sick. His own mother, the woman who raised him. Anna continued. Her voice shook. She said, "I could not fight her. She is too powerful. I had to hide. I had to work. I needed to save money for the baby. I did not want your help. I did not want her help. I just wanted us to be safe." Cain stepped closer. He saw how tired she was. He felt guilt. It was heavy like a stone. He should have known. He should have protected her. He was so busy making money. He forgot to protect his family. He said, "I am sorry. I did not know. I was blind." Anna looked at him. Her eyes were wet. She said, "Knowing does not fix it, Cain. The pain is still here." Cain reached out. He gently touched her hand. Her skin was cold. He said, "I will fix it. I promise. I will not let her hurt you again. I will not let anyone hurt you." Anna pulled her hand back. She said, "Promises are easy. Actions are hard." Cain nodded. He knew she was right. He had to do more than talk. He had to choose. He had to choose between his mother and his wife. He had to choose between the empire and the baby. He said, "Come with me. I have a room at the hotel nearby. It is safe. You need rest. You need food. You need a doctor." Anna hesitated. She looked at the dark street. She looked at Cain. She was scared. But she was also very tired. Her legs were shaking. She said, "Okay. But only for the baby." Cain nodded. He called his driver. He helped Anna into the car. She fell asleep immediately. Her head rested on the window. Cain watched her breathe. He made a vow in the dark car. Things were going to change. His mother thought she was the queen of the family. She thought she could control everyone. But she did not know Cain. Not anymore. When they got to the hotel, Cain carried Anna to the suite. He called his private doctor. He ordered warm food. He sat by the bed and watched her sleep. He picked up his phone. He looked at his mother's name. His finger hovered over the call button. He knew what he had to do. It would be hard. It would be ugly. But it was necessary. But what happened when he called her? Would she listen? Or would she fight back? You will see what happens next. But first, I need to know something. If you found out your family was hurting your spouse, would you stand up to them? Comment yes if you would fight for your family. Cain took a deep breath. He pressed call. The phone rang. Once. Twice. His mother answered. Her voice was cold. She said, "Cain? It is late. What do you want?" Cain looked at Anna sleeping peacefully. He said, "We need to talk." About Anna. His mother laughed. It was a cruel sound. She said, "Anna is gone. She is nothing. Why are you calling me about her?" Cain tightened his grip on the phone. He said, "She is not nothing. She is everything. And you are going to stop." His mother said, "Stop? I am your mother. I built this family. You do not tell me to stop." Cain said, "Watch me." He hung up the phone. The room was quiet. But the storm was just beginning. Cain put the phone down. His hand was shaking. He looked at the bed. Anna was sleeping. Her breathing was soft. She looked peaceful for the first time in months. But Cain knew the peace would not last. His mother was not a woman who accepted no. She was a woman who took what she wanted. And she wanted control. Anna woke up moments later. She looked around. She looked scared. Then she saw Cain. He was sitting in the chair. He had not slept. "Are you okay?" he asked. Anna nodded. She put a hand on her belly. The baby kicked. She smiled a little. It was a small smile, but it was real. The doctor arrived an hour later. He was a kind man. He checked Anna's heart. He checked the baby. He looked serious. "She is anemic," the doctor said. "She is underweight. She has been working too hard." Kane felt the guilt again. It burned in his chest. "Will they be okay?" Kane asked. "Yes," the doctor said. "But she needs rest. No stress." Kane nodded. He paid the doctor. He thanked him. When the door closed, Kane turned to Anna. "You will stay here," he said. "I will move you to a safe house later. No one will find you." Anna looked at him. Her eyes were worried. "Your mother will not stop," she said. "She knows where you are. She knows where you work. She knows everything." Kane shook his head. "Not anymore. I am cutting her off." Anna reached out. She touched his arm. Her hand was warm now. "Be careful, Kane. She is dangerous." Kane stood up. He walked to the window. He looked down at the city. Cars were moving. People were walking. Life was going on. But his life was changing. Have you ever had to cut off a family member to protect your peace? It is the hardest thing to do. Tell me in the comments. Was it worth it? Kane turned back to the room. He picked up his phone. He had calls. Many calls. All from his mother. All from her lawyers. All from her friends. He ignored them all. He ordered food. Warm soup. Fresh fruit. Anna ate slowly. She looked at the food like it was a gift. Maybe it was. For months, she had eaten little. She had saved every coin for the baby. Kane watched her. He realized something. He had given her money before. He had bought her things. But he had not given her safety. He had not given his time. Money is not love. Presence is love. We often forget this. We chase success. We forget the people waiting at home. Do not make that mistake. Check this opening. After eating, Anna lay down again. Kane walked to the door. He needed to get her things. He needed to get clothes. He needed to get documents. He opened the door. Two men were standing there. They wore suits. They looked like guards. "Mr. Henry," one said. "Your mother sent us." Kane did not move. He stood tall. He blocked the door. "Tell her I am not home," Kane said. The man shook his head. "She said you need to come to the mansion. She said it is an emergency." Kane laughed. It was a cold sound. There is no emergency, except the one she created. The man stepped closer. He looked tough. But Kane was not afraid. "Anger makes you strong. Move," Kane said. The man did not move. Kane pushed past them. He walked to the elevator. He pressed the button. He knew what this was. It was a trap. His mother wanted to pull him back. She wanted to remind him who was boss. If you feel trapped in your own life, subscribe now. Learn how to break the chains before they tighten. Kane got into his car. He drove to the mansion. It was a big house. It looked like a castle. Cold stone. High walls. He walked inside. His mother was waiting in the living room. She was sitting on a high chair. She looked like a queen. "You hung up on me," she said. Kane stood in front of her. "I did." She stood up. She walked down the stairs. "You are making a mistake," she said. "That girl is nothing. She is poor. She is weak. She will drain you." Kane stepped forward. "She is my wife. She is carrying my son." His mother waved her hand. She did not care. "We can fix that," she said. "There are other women. Better women. Rich women." Kane felt heat in his face. He had never been this angry. There is no one else, he said. Only her. His mother smiled. It was not a nice smile. Then you are dead to me, she said. If you choose her, you lose everything. The company. The money. The name. Cain looked around the room. He saw the paintings. He saw the gold. He saw the power. Then I choose her, he said. He turned around. He walked to the door. His mother shouted behind him. You will come back. You always come back. Cain did not stop. He opened the door. The fresh air hit his face. He got into his car. He drove away. He did not look in the rearview mirror. He knew she was watching. He knew she was planning. But he did not care. He drove back to the hotel. He walked into the room. Anna was awake. She saw his face. She knew. Did you do it? She asked. Yes, Cain said. It is done. Anna cried. She cried hard. Cain held her. He did not say anything. He just held her. Sometimes, words are not enough. Sometimes, you just need to be there. The weeks passed. Cain moved Anna to a safe house. It was near the ocean. Anna rested. She ate well. Her color came back. Cain worked from home. He stopped going to the big office. He stopped the late meetings. He was there when Anna needed water. He was there when the baby kicked. He was learning. He was changing. But the mother was not done. One night, Cain got a package. There was no note. Just a photo. It was a photo of the safe house. Taken from the street. Someone was watching. Cain called his security. He increased the guards. He checked the locks. He stayed close to Anna. The danger was close. But so was their love. Anna's due date was coming soon. The doctor said any day now. Cain packed the hospital bag. He held Anna's hand. I am scared, Anna said. Cain kissed her forehead. I am here. I am not going anywhere. But what happens when the baby arrives? Will the mother try to take him? Will she try to hurt them again? The biggest test is still coming. The night Anna went into labor, the storm, but inside the car, it was quiet. Cain drove fast. He held her hand. He was not on the phone. He was not working. He was there. At the hospital, hours passed. The lights were bright. Anna squeezed Cain's hand. He did not let go. He whispered words of love. He wiped her forehead. He was present. Then a cry filled the room. A baby boy. They named him Jason. He was perfect. Cain cried. He held his son like he was made of glass. Anna smiled. She was tired. But she was happy. But the shadow remained. The mother. 2 weeks later, a car arrived at the gate. The security called Cain. He went down. His mother stood there. She looked smaller. Her coat was wet. She held a small box. I heard he was born, she said. Cain blocked the door. You cannot come in. She looked down. Her voice was quiet. I was wrong. Cain stayed quiet. He waited. She held out the box. I wanted to be a grandmother. But I acted like a boss. I was lonely. I thought control was love. I was mistaken. She looked at Cain. Her eyes were wet. I do not expect forgiveness. I just want to see him. Once. Cain looked at the woman who caused so much pain. He felt anger. But he also saw sadness. Real sadness. She was not a monster. She was a broken woman who forgot how to love. Have you ever forgiven someone who hurt you deeply? It is hard. But healing is stronger. Cain stepped aside. 1 hour. She went upstairs. She saw the baby. She did not touch him at first. She just watched him breathe. Then she cried. Soft tears. She apologized to Anna. It was not perfect. But it was a start. Therapy helped her later. She learned to listen. She learned to let go. Months passed. Cain and Anna stood in a small garden. No cameras. No rich guests. Just friends. They renewed their vows. They promised to protect each other. They promised to put family first. Later, they sat in the park. Jason played on the grass. He looked up at Cain. He smiled. He said his first word. Dad. Cain laughed. It was the best sound. Better than money. Better than power. Anna leaned on his shoulder. We made it, she said. Yes, Cain said. We did. They learned 3 things that day. True wealth is not in banks. It is in who holds your hand when you cry. Forgiveness is not for them. It is for you. It sets you free. Family is not just blood. It is who chooses to stay. Life will test you. People will hurt you. But you can build a new table. You can find your people. You do not have to carry the pain alone. If this story touched your heart, do not walk away alone. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Join our family. Thank you very much for watching.